For those of you who are unaware, this is album number 2 of a Friday doubleheader. I came into this thinking that this album and Wu-Tang's 36 Chambers were both short and I could do them at the same day. I'm going to do it anyway, but I found out late this morning that, the full album of 36 Chambers is actually about an hour. So, a little longer than I expected, but that's okay. I'm coming directly from hearing 36 Chambers for the first time, and I can only assume, I know nothing about NONAME, but I can only assume that's a completely different album experience from what I'm about to hear here on this album. So with 36 Chambers, it took me a little while to shift because I just came out of My Beautiful Twisted Fantasy from Kanye West, and that is clearly different from 36 Chambers. So my brain is getting like warped trying to adjust all these different sounds. When it comes to this album and this artist, I know nothing. I know nothing. I don't think I've ever heard her before. She hasn't been recommended very often, although the people who have talked about this album say they love it. So there you go. But before I start, I want to share a story, a no-name story. And it's a little long, but hopefully you bear with me. I feel like the ending pays off pretty well. Has nothing to do with the artist, but 20 years ago, I used to play a game called Quake 3. And Quake 3 was really the first online shooter that was designed to be kind of a competitive online shooter game. And in that game, you, of course, like any online game, you have to pick your, character name or your player name. I chose the name Nobody. And it was a no with a hyphen body, as in like no body. Because in that game, when you got killed, if you had low health and somebody blasted with a shotgun, you just kind of like, into like these red chunks. And so I played Quake 3 constantly under this name, Nobody. And it was, whatever. And back then, none of these games really had any built-in social elements to them. It was not like now where there's these friends lists and these communities and all this other stuff. It all had to be done offline on web pages, and you kind of got to know people by playing on the same server and all that kind of stuff. As time went on, and I kept playing, I ended up playing on the same server and getting to know some people. And I became part of what was considered a clan, which is basically just like an early version of a online community, and got to know these people and hang out with them and all this other stuff. And over time, as that community got bigger, they decided, hey, let's have a LAN party. So we eventually all met in person, hung out in person, which was a lot of fun. You bring all your computers and you set up these network switches. And you just hang out in person. And you get to know each other. And the cool thing about these LAN parties was you get to know each other, and we ended up just hanging out more so than playing games. Like some people were playing and stuff, but for the most part, a lot of us were just hanging out, barbecuing, drinking beer, just having a good time, getting to know each other in person. One of the guys was from London, and my wife and I were, oh man, that'd be cool. Like it'd be cool to go out to London and be there and visit sometime. He's like, well, fucking come out. Holy shit. Like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, you can stay with me. I can show you different places, and yeah, come out. Okay, that's a great opportunity to go out to London. Basically, you don't have to pay for a hotel. That's a huge, huge savings. So a couple months later, we booked some tickets and flew out to London. And the guy's name was Rolo. Great dude. And the day that we flew out, something happened, and he's like, oh shit, I can't go pick him up. Now, keep in mind, this is really, we didn't really have like direct contact. I knew his name just through the game, and he knew my name because we'd met at the LAN party, but really he just referred to me as Nobody. And I think, he probably met my wife, but he didn't remember her name. So he didn't really know my name. He just knew me as Nobody. The day that we're supposed to fly in, something comes up and he can't go pick us up. Like that was the plan. He was going to pick us up from the airport because I don't know where the fuck he lives. Looking back, like the whole trip seems kind of sketchy because like nothing's planned out. Nobody knows each other. So Rolo freaks out and goes, oh shit, they're flying in today. I can't pick them up. Like I got other things going on. I can't get out of work or whatever it was. So he calls up this ride company and says, hey, I need a driver to go to the airport and pick up these people. I'm like, okay, and what's the name? He tells them, well, that's kind of the thing. I don't really know their name. I play this game with them online. And he goes by the name of Nobody. And the driver is immediately like, yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. You want me, so let me get this straight. You want me to go to the airport and hold up a sign, and on the sign you want it to say, nobody. You want me to wait at the airport for nobody. And he's like, no, you don't understand. Like, I know it sounds like a prank or some bullshit, but I swear. That's the guy's name. We're a part of this whole online community thing. I can't remember his name. Like, that's his name. Nobody. Okay, fine. So, according to Rello, he was on the phone with this guy for like 20 minutes, like just pleading with him, trying to promise him, it's not a prank, right? Well, here's the kicker. Rello got the days wrong. The driver finally agrees to go to the airport with this sign that says nobody. But because I was flying out from California to London, I flew out that day. But because it's a 9-hour time difference and it's such a long flight, I was actually landing the next day. So this driver, who thought for sure it was a prank and just got begged into going, went to the airport with a sign that said nobody, and nobody showed up. Because Rollo told him the wrong day. He got the days mixed up. It's one of my favorite stories. It's one of my favorite stories, man. And it never comes up. I honestly forget about it half the time because it was like, God, 30, 20, what, 15 years ago? 25 years, 20 years ago? Something like that. It was a while ago, but my God, it's just so funny. So funny. So there's my NONAME, nobody story. And I guess there isn't much else to say other than that. So we'll drop in. This is my first time ever, I think, ever hearing NONAME. I'm seeing that Sabah is part of the production. He has an album called Take Care, which I've not listened to yet, but I want to hear. Here we go. Track 1. Let's drop in. NONAME. Track 1 is called Yesterday.
I know the money don't really make me whole. The magazine covers drenched in gold. The dreams of Granny and
very cool so far.
Happy. The little things I need to save my soul. Who am I, Gypsy rap? Gypsy need her dollar back and all of that. My devil's only closer when I call him back. Liquor in the limelight, lick her in the limelight with fine wine and ecstasy. You can have the rest of me. Basket case, silhouette, cigarette, internet. Check my Twitter page for something holier than Black Death. Who am I, Gypsy Black? The vacancy of Hallelujah. Me hollow in my interviews. Me only wearing tennis shoes to clubs with dress codes. Cause fuck they clubs. Everything is everything. Me NONAME. Me niggas doing cocaine. Me missing Brother Mike like something heavy. Me heart just wasn't ready. I wish I was a kid again. When the sun is going down,
cool.
When the dark is out to stay.
I like the chorus a lot. I was told by somebody that this album's very melodic, and actually that she's a pretty good rapper as well. I love the opening refrain. Money doesn't make me whole. The magazine's covers drenched in gold. The dreams of Granny in the mansion and happy. The little things I need to save my soul. So it's this duality between knowing that money doesn't make you whole, but needing money to kind of achieve certain goals here. My devil is only closer when I call him back. Gypsy need $1 back. My devil's only closer when I call him back. Liquor in the limelight. Look her in the limelight. This is cool. I don't want to... I always say this at the beginning, like I like to jump into lyrics, but I need to just relax and let the song play out a little bit and settle into the album. This is a shorter album, so I don't know if that makes sense to do, but I'm only wearing tennis shoes to the clubs with dress codes because fuck their clubs. Me missing Brother Mike, like something heavy. My heart just wasn't ready. I wish I was a kid again. Let's keep going. This is a cool jam.
My halo said goodbye and the floor hit me.
I love all these little sounds that are floating around.
Don't grow up too soon. Don't blow the candles out. Don't let them cops get you. My granny almost sparrow. I can see the wings. The choir sings and not a thing. La da 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 da. Only he can save my soul. When the sun is going down,
I'm gonna let this finish out.
the dark is out to stay. I picture your smile like it was yesterday.
The chorus is beautiful. I like the little kind of haphazard drum beat too. Lots of neat little sounds. That was cool. I like that. There is a what was this portion here? My granny almost sparrow. I can see the wings the choir sings. Only he can save my soul. What's sparrow mean? Continue from the preceding lyric. Now he talks about her grandmother's funeral at the church during the funeral service, and we can see her grandmother turn into an angel as the choir sings. Okay. I'm trying to be a little bit more open to the genius annotations. I got called out, rightfully so, for bitching about them, clicking them, not reading them, and saying that they were garbage. I like this a lot. Don't grow up too soon. Don't blow the candles out. Don't let the cops get you. It's like, so right here, the fill the lining in the pine box. My granny filled the time slot. Halo said goodbye, and the floor hit me. So I wonder if these are like the last things her grandmother said to her right here. Yeah. Cool song. I like that one yesterday. All these look like to be pretty quick tracks. So let's jump into the second one here. That was cool. Very pretty. I think my wife's going to like this album quite a bit. Track 2 is called Sunny Duet.
Name is just a name. Don't call me crazy. And rain don't feel like rain. It's been so calming lately.
I used to have a name that looked like butterflies and Hennessy. I'll trade it in for happiness, but Joyful don't remember me. Sitting on my front lawn, waiting for him to call me. He said he knew my name. Shame on me, fool me once, shame on you.
Trippy beat, man. This is cool.
Cane. My name is hella pimpin' to you.
That drum beat, that like crashing drum beat, it reminds me of, there's a White Stripes song, but I can't remember of it. But he's doing his lyrics, and then it just kind of goes wah, 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 wah. It reminds me of that track. Of course, that's not helpful to you because I can't remember the name of the track. Rain don't feel like rain. It's been so calming lately. A name is just a name, but don't call me crazy. That's a great line too. Love is just a word unless you show it. I'm sitting on my front lawn waiting for him to call me. He said he knew my name. Shame on me. The beat is really, really different. Lots going on. Same thing with the first track yesterday. Just lots going on. Let me back this up just a tiny bit. I've been terrible at backing up and dropping back in. So let me drop back into this verse.
Morning, it's raining and storming. Approach me with caution. I come with the warning.
Sweep me off my feet. I'll probably clean my act up. I swear I'll be on my best behavior from this day forward, a lifetime after. If you're my baby,
we could dance a little if you like to. My vagabond's a lonely road, a celebrated haiku. Contemporary, overzealous, think I really like you. Sing with me, paranoia, light blue. Piano was a deep red, your fingers were a green hue. Watch you make a rainbow out of sacrificial love in the club off the alley, feeling holy. The DJ was religion, I swear on the Pope, he know me.
This is a trippy song. There's a lot going on lyrically, and I feel like you really got to peel back the layers to get into it. I used to dream in parables, partially love you naturally. We can dance a little if you'd like to. My vagabond's a lonely road, a celebrated haiku. Contemporary overzealous, I think I really like you, sing with me. Paranoia light blue. Fucking spammer phone calls, man, all the time. This verse though, because the opening line starts with, a name is just a name, but don't call me crazy. And then on the second verse, he's talking about, you can forget me, hate me, call me crazy, as long as you know my name. And then in the opening verse with her, I'm sitting on my front lawn waiting for him to call me. He said he knew my name. Shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. So there's this whole thing about knowing each other's name. I met you on Saturday morning. It's raining. It's storming. Approach me with caution. I come with warning. I know this world is so damn crazy, but that don't mean a thing. As long as you know my name. So it's like this. It's a very strange relationship happening here. Two people wanting to be in love, but they're not, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know how to place this. Let's keep going. There's not that much left of the song.
Just don't call me crazy. And rain don't feel like rain.
Rain don't feel like rain. It's been so calming lately. This is like a lyrical puzzle. I like it. The DJ was religion. I swear on the Pope, he knows me. Huh. I should make a rainbow out of the sacrificial love in the club. Love is just a word unless you show it. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. I don't really get it, which is fine. It's my first listen. I don't have to get it all the time, you know? But I liked the clicks. It kind of reminds me of like not the hippies, the hipsters, and not like current hipsters, but like the bebop guys where they like snap their fingers to the poems and the rhymes and stuff like that back in like, I don't know, the 60s. Trippy. Cool song. This is incredibly interesting. Well, let's move on. Track 3 is called Ditty Bop.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm done, I'm ready, this sound like Mississippi, sippy cup, baby turn Bibby up, Henny invented the caddy list for happiness in my cup. This sound like kiddies on the playground, mama was running up. Ooh, you about to get your ass beat. This sound like niggas complaining when they bitches like Razzie. After school matters like I'm needing that stipend right now. Kindergarten parking lot got caught with the blunt like wow wow. Run, run, run. Mama say come home before the street lights do. Ice cream on my front porch and my new FooDoo and my A1s too. Watching my happy block, my whole neighborhood hit the Ditty Bop.
Cool jam. Cool jam. I like the story that's being told here. It's very it's descriptive. Wow, I was gonna say it's descriptive without being descript, but that doesn't make any sense. Sounds like kiddies on the playground. Your mom runs up. Oh, you're gonna get your ass beat. I don't understand these references here. K-Swiss. I don't know who Razby and K-Swiss. Oh, okay, boy bands. I guess. Okay. Mama says she loved us. When the lights was off, we had to stay with the cousins. Granny's at the barbecue with her petty-ass husband. Summertime in Chi-Town. After school matters. Got caught with the blunt. Like, wow, wow. Come home before the streetlights do. That was always the rule, right? You got to be home before the streetlights come on. Otherwise, you got your ass beat. All right, let's keep going.
Growing out my clothes with stars in my pocket, dreaming about making my hood glow. This sound like every place.
With stars in my pocket, dreaming about
fly. This feel like every summertime. Fall asleep dreaming about all the places I could go, and every one of them feels so close, still chasing time.
This is cool. Very cool.
I am not a star, I am a meteor on a crash course towards Earth, across the cosmos versus Perseus, to the father of his birth to tell the truth that I'm his real son. Stop overreacting, it's past my curfew, I'm out after 6. Happily making my accident. Mama gon' whoop on my ass again. Pray that I'm making my way before 8 and I might have to sneak in the back again. Hope that memorial trafficking. Hope that she's stopping for gas again.
I like this. I assume the memorial's trafficking is a freeway. So I hope she's stopping for gas. I hope she's stuck in traffic because I'm out past curfew. She's going to beat my ass again. Happily making my accident. Happily making my accident. Get blocked, I'm going to build one. Get blocked, I'm going to build two. Hope you see that the staircase. Social media to build a staircase. Okay. For where, though? I don't really understand that. I'm not a star, I'm a meteor. I really like the sound. I like the beats and the sound. It is just nice and calming and relaxing. But it's a little, what's the word? Esoteric. A little hard to understand exactly what they're getting after. Like this portion I understand. right, let's keep going.
Watching my happy block.
Watching my happy block.
This sound like growing out my clothes.
This hook is very catchy right here.
This sound like every place I would go if I could fly. This feel like every summertime. Fall asleep dreaming about all the places I could go, and every one of them feels so close, still chasing
Watching my
time.
happy block.
With the stars in my pocket, dream about making my hood glow. This sound like every place I would go if I could fly. Feels like every summertime. Dreaming about the place I could go. This makes me think about, the sound growing out of my clothes. This sounds like somebody just thinking about and dreaming about becoming a star, and then coming back and making my hood glow, coming back and like sharing it with the people in his community. Watching my happy block, my whole neighborhood hit the Ditty Bop. So it really just sounds like, I don't know, it's just like a cool summertime song of just, being out past curfew and sneaking around to get home, getting home late. It feels like every summertime. Huh. Fall asleep, dream about all the places I go, and every one of them feels so close, still chasing time. Yeah, this is cool. I mean, it feels like just like a song for, the anxious youth, the excited youth, the dreamers, that are living at home still, but thinking about bigger and better things, but still enjoying where they come from and going, I'm going to go out and be a star. I'm going to come back and make my whole neighborhood glow.
Watching my happy block. My whole neighborhood hit the Ditty Bop.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool jam. I like that one. All right, track 3 is called All I Need. It's very kind of like bluesy, jazzy kind of. Well, not necessarily jazzy, but bluesy.
Quit the weed. Telephone delight. Love is all I need. My honey bee, red, black, and green, majestic queen. This for my homies say love. This for my homies say love. This for my homies say. Like maybe I'ma miss you after autumn and all of the falling collars and ringers when stingers hitting my telly and telly page and my beeper. The reefer got me like, whoa, slow down.
Nice change of pace.
I need
there.
a minute for minute's sake, a dinner plate.
Cool verse.
I'm ballin'.
Very cool verse.
You say you see a way that I cannot see, then say that I never knew it all. I'm just trying not to fall. It's not how I want it.
This is cool.
If it's not how I want it.
These little sounds that come in on each track are really cool.
If it's not how I want it.
That little electric.
It's just how I need it.
I liked her verse here. I like how she sped up, and then when she got to the reefer line, like, whoa, slow down. And she slows down. Maybe I'm gonna miss you after autumn, and all of the fallen callers and ringers when singers hit my telly and telly page of my beeper. I need a minute for a minute's sake, a dinner plate, a Casanova with catalogs of his dinner dates. Make me feel special. I need someone to follow me to the rabbit hole and fall in where I fall in. I'm out of control. I'm out of control. These are cool lyrics. I mean, sometimes it's a struggle when things are not immediately clear, because I like to decipher stuff, but then that's the fun. You go back and listen to it again and read it again and really just let it soak. And then sometimes it slowly comes to the surface about what's going on within the song. I already want to read the lyrics, so let's keep the song playing because I just want to keep reading the lyrics.
Everything is everything, a cigarette for wedding ring, and tell me that you love me and love me tomorrow. The matrimony catalyst for secondary, get to know me in Chicago, how I go where you stay. No name off the drug, no name quit the weed. Telephone delight, love is all I need. My honey bee, red, black, and green, majestic queen. This for my homies say.
And now I'm chasing patience
I need it for greatness. Look at this time I'm wasting. Mad at how it ended. Really, if I tell the truth about it, if it's not how I want it.
This hook is fucking great. Super catchy. And I love how the pre-hook just folds right into it.
It's just how I need it.
All of the beats have been very cool. They've been very almost abstract. And it's almost like a late night, lounge sound. The lights are low and there's cigarette smoke in the air and everyone's just kind of hanging out. You can't really see that well. There's a bar in the corner. Maybe there's just NONAME there on the stage with this little tiny spotlight, just enough to see her. Not even all of her, just some of her. I like what she's doing with her lyrics and with her flow because she's almost a little unorthodox. Like she's really like starting to color outside the lines a little bit, where she just kind of her lyrics just kind of float around a little bit, and maybe she's on the timing, but maybe she's not. And there's a little bit of hesitation sometimes. Sometimes she's fast, sometimes she slows down. And with some of the mystery in the words that she's using, the matrimony catalyst for secondary, get to know me in Chicago. How I go where you stay. Unorthodox paradox in a pair of docs with an overbite. Oversight to America. I don't get. Yeah, I mean, there's just. Happy-go-lucky was the time you and I. Happy-go-lucky was the time do or die. You remind me to love myself for the principle, for the kid inside till the end of time. A cigarette for a wedding ring. Huh. Yeah. I feel like, there's a lot going on here, but you really got to tear it apart. And I don't want to just sit here and stare at lyrics because it makes for a less entertaining video. This is very challenging, though, lyrically, which is cool. I've met my match. I feel like she's saying that, I don't know, maybe there's this sensation of falling out of love here. Everything is everything. A cigarette for a wedding ring. Like the love is shallow. You tell me that you love me and love me tomorrow. Like they're just not quite clicking for some reason. Like she's just not into it. That's the impression I'm getting. You remind me to love myself with a principle. Like she's just struggling. She's not feeling it. That's the impression I'm getting from this. At least from that second verse. You say you see a way that I cannot see and say that I never knew it at all. I'm just trying not to fall. Huh. Okay. I like that one. I can't really describe why. I like the beat. I kind of like the lyrics, even though I don't really understand the lyrics. But sometimes that's fun, where you just get this mysterious feel, and all it does is give out a vibe. All right, let's keep going. Track 5 is called Reality Check. I love these playful sounds that are floating around in every track so far.
Opportunity knocking, a nigga was out for coffee and adequate like my window. The Grammys is way too lofty, and I could stay here forever. I could die here. I don't have to try here. Can I get my 2 sugars, please? Mississippi vagabond. Granny gon' turn up in her grave and say my granny really was a slave for this. All your incomplete similes and pages ripped. You know they whipped us niggas. How you afraid to rap it? You up to heaven after, so we can freedom now. Ain't no ocean floor when you can be a Jesus now.
Don't feel the light that dwells.
God, the beat is beautiful. Well, not so much the beat, but there's so much beautiful sound happening. So this seems to be a little bit more understandable. It seems like it's saying, don't be afraid of your flaws, really. Don't fear the light that dwells deep within. You're powerful beyond what you can imagine. Let your light glow. And really, this seems to be a counter to what she's saying here in that, where was the line about Yale? Skeletons in my closet gonna open the door when Yale come up. They ain't gonna want to see my silhouette rap. So basically, she for whatever reason, has this feeling of she's got all these things that she's trying to hide away that she doesn't want people to know about. She dreams in Technicolor, lives in black and white. So she's like withholding herself from her own potential. Jesus made an album. I'm still waiting in line for Cream. Oh, okay. She's simply saying that Jesus himself has returned before her album has released. Oh, okay. I don't have to try here. This is a good line. I don't have to try here. Can I get my 2 sugars, please? So, I don't know if it's either a fear of failure or a fear of success or both. You know, I could stay here forever. I could die here. I don't have to try here. So, she's safe in this environment of not fully being who she is. You know? She can just... Inadequate like my window. The Grammys is way too lofty. So, maybe she has... And this is kind of starting to come together a little bit because in other tracks, what was it? The Ditty Bop, she was talking about, you know, dreaming like a star to make the whole neighborhood glow or dream, something like that. So she has these dreams. She has these, maybe they're goals. We'll just call them dreams. But now she's sitting here hesitating, thinking, oh, okay, it's a little too much. You know, the Grammys is ridiculous. I'll never be that. If I just stay here, you know, maybe at home or her hometown or wherever she is, I'm safe here. I don't have to try here. Even though I'm dreaming in Technicolor, I'm living in black and white. He's fucking cognac. My smile in all black. Mississippi Vagabond. Granny's going to turn up in her grave and say, my granny really was a slave for this. All your uncompleted similes and pages ripped. You know they whipped us. How you afraid to wrap it? That's a great, great little section there. Because to me, that really shows like NONAME has these verses she wants to put out, but she's afraid to do it. And so she's tearing them up. She's throwing them out. But then she's got this idea of her grandmother being furious for refusing to rap about something that happened, something that was real, something that matters. He went to heaven after so we could free them now. Ain't no ocean floor when you can be a Yeezus now. So is that, there's no low anymore? Is that what that means? At the bottom. Okay. Cool. This is a really cool jam. I'm going to put a little heart next to that. Let's keep it going here. And that bass line's pretty cool too. And the vocals too. Holy shit. I'm trying to pay attention to so much at the same time. Like the lyrics, that like xylophone, the bass line, the backing vocals. There's a lot going on here. This is cool. Fucking great outro. A great outro. I'm gonna let the song finish up and then I'll talk about it. That's a great outro. I like the bass line. I love everything. This is a cool album. I can see why so many people were into it. Yeah, that was a great jam. So this outro portion here, you better stay and grow. Well, let's see. When that call comes, you better say hello, no hesitation, or you'll be on your own. No beg your pardon, no hiding. You better stay and grow your liberation. Face your fears. Stop being so timid. Stop being so hesitant. Do what you know you need to do, what you're supposed to do, or you'll be on your own. And basically, it's just a good way of saying when opportunity comes, don't let it go by. Don't let it pass by. 17 moments and cloudy days on my Snap. I guess that's Snapchat, I guess. I don't know. Mysterious aberrations. She's got, you know, with both of her flow, the combination of flow that she has, the speed that she's using, and the wording, it can be hard to follow her. She goes fast with these things. Synonymous with the sunrise mountain. I ain't gonna cry. The last time Ali marched Chicago, 24 in late Mojo. Whole world, time of review. Enjoy the joyride. Opportunity knocking. It's finally time to answer. The doorbell was only broken because Auntie was fighting cancer. So I wonder if this means is when her opportunity came, is she was there helping her aunt fight cancer. doing other things such as getting coffee, getting her nails done. See, I don't know if I agree with that. The cancer line is pretty interesting. Cigarettes on my mental keep calling me by my first name, loving me when I'm lonely, pretending they really know name. That's a great play right there on words. Cool jam. Cool jam. That might be the favorite. We're halfway through. Let's check out Freedom. Track 6 is called Freedom. Produced by
I thought I was
Sabah.
gonna write a rap. I thought I was gonna. I thought I was gonna write a rap, but this be baby miracle. Virginity and carrot gold, alphabet in the cereal. I'll forget why I'm here alone, sentiment for a different song. Let's get back to IG, open the DM. I think he like me. What a pretty lady in the valley of the shadows. I'm thinking she lost the battle. I'm thinking she found the bottle. Blueberry bubblegum bassinet in my hideout. Baby say turn the lights low. Mama said go to bed now. I had a dream I rocked my baby fast asleep. Count the toes, they're all there, kiss the cheek. I know this is a song for overcoming, and me coming, and me running out of ways to dance with me.
Oh, I think this was supposed to be rhyming, but that's a great way of stumbling out of it. I love that. That reminds me of that MF Doom line, you know, what this party needs is more booze. This girl's great. Lyrically, she's very, I mean, it's misleading. She's deceiving. Like, the music itself is so soft and calming and soothing. And then her voice, I don't want to say her voice is timid, but it's, you know, she's certainly not like raw and in your face and anything like that. But with all of the subtle sounds that are happening, it's misleading at how fast she's coming in and how specific her wording is. It was really cool. Really cool. So the song's called Freedom. She's talking about a baby, you know, this be baby miracle. And then down here she's talking about count the toes, they're all there, kiss the cheek. I think this song is about redemption. So did she have a child? I'm assuming she had a child. Virginity and carrot gold, alphabet in the cereal. I'll forget why I'm here alone. Sentiment for a different song. I'll forget why I'm here alone. So maybe she's a single mom because that's a sentiment for a different song. Right now, she's just trying to enjoy the fact that she has a child. I don't know if she's had a child. I have no idea. But then she's talking about this guy. Maybe this was the guy that got her pregnant. I don't know. The walls is caving in. The laws is changing. Bill Cosby ain't the God we made him. They all forgave him. Which has to be tough. Well, I mean, I don't like it to begin with, but it has to be really tough as a woman to see what Bill Cosby did. And then, well, actually, I don't know if he actually got away with it now. I mean, this came out in 2016. Yeah. So I think he did actually get convicted, right? Messages in bottles, disillusions on the guest list. You said +1, so where your +1 at? I'm thinking she lost the battle. I'm thinking she found the bottle. God, these lyrics are fucking fantastic. Why they sell me my dollar and my dream. I know this is a song for overcoming. Does she have a baby? Oh, another song on the project. Oh, Bye Bye Baby. Okay, well, let's keep going. Maybe there's more here that happens.
Dance with me and dance with me. Dance with me and dance with me.
And see, just everything about this. The subtle beats, even the drums are soft. Her voice is soft. So it's very misleading. Like, she kind of lures you into thinking, oh, this is a calm, mellow song, but it's not. Her rhymes are fast and they're detailed. Like, I feel like I could play this when my in-laws are around and they won't even notice that it's rap music. Huh. They've got the lyrics here, but they don't have it there in the song. This was in the documentary that I watched. Freedom to Me, No Fear. It's strange that they list it here in Genius, but it's not on the track. Track 7 is called Casket Pretty. I'm getting better at checking the producer. Sabah again. And
all of my niggas is casket pretty. Ain't no one safe in this happy city. I hope you make it home. I hope to God that my telly don't ring. Niggas is casket pretty. Ain't no one safe in this happy city. Roses in the road, teddy bear outside, bullet down the right. Where's love when you need it? Too many babies in suits.
Too many babies in suits.
Dark before the dawn, ricochet the pawn, bullet in the chest, you ain't mean no harm. I hope you make it home.
Wow.
I hope to God that my telly don't ring. Niggas is casket pretty. Ain't no one safe in this happy city. I hope you make it home. I hope to God that my telly don't ring.
It sounds like there's like a child laughing too in that track, in that sample, like it's a sample of a child. That's an incredible song. I mean, it's really good in the sense that it's hard to take in. I'm afraid of the dark, blue and the white, badges and pistols rejoice in the night. We watch the news, we see him die tonight, the night his baby said goodbye. Roses in the road, teddy bear outside, bullet there on the right. Too many babies in suits. Dark before the dawn, ricochet the pawn, bullet in your chest, you ain't mean no harm. This is a killer song. Killer song. I guess I should say literally too. I didn't mean that way. That's a shitty pun. That was completely accidental. But very powerful. Very powerful song. I could just feel that one, man. I mean, there was something. Well, it's the lyrics and the way she presents the lyrics, and then the beat too. There's just something lingering there in the beat. I need me a medicine, man. Somebody heal me. Somebody take my hand. That was amazing. That was amazing. Really heavy song. I don't like. I feel like if I jump to the next one, I'm being disrespectful. But I obviously can't just sit here forever either. You know, like that's a incredible song. Incredible song. All right, track 8 is called Forever. Nina Simone. I haven't listened to Missy Elliott yet or Jimmy Jones. Andre's got to be Andre 3000, right?
Miss Nina Simone, Jimmy Jones, Missy Elliott, music leader. My relatives never forget my Andre. Papi, Mikasa, Sukasa, baby. I made an entree. Maybe I make your mom's play. Maybe we not gonna sleep tonight. In the night, you and I laugh about how you Gemini. Already fried the chicken, but leftovers was my inner thought.
Oh my.
Nah, I'm lying, I'm just playing. You can read this book with me. I'm trying to reimagine abracadabra for poverty. I'll live forever now. They ain't trying to see me
God,
shine,
this is
shine.
shit. It's amazing.
Bullet on my time, but fuck it, I'll live forever. They ain't trying to see us shine. Bullet on our time, but fuck it, we'll live forever.
Was this Sabah as well? Yep, Sabah and Felix, yeah. The beats are fantastic. These lines, there's like triple wordplay going on somewhere. Well, maybe not. Already fried the chicken, but leftovers was my inner thigh. Dessert. No, I'm lying. I'm just playing. You can read this book with me. Trying to reimagine abracadabra from poverty, like poof, I made it disappear. Proof, I'm made of happiness. Everything is everything, but I still haven't paid my rent. Ugly is ugly. So Molly makes him joyful now. When I get down, I'm already up. Molly the water, I keep the drink in the cup. My druggie a druggie, we just some kids out of luck. Ooh, they ain't trying to see me shine my shine. A bullet on my time. These, oh my God, dude. And still, it's pretty esoteric. Like I can't sit here and give you, okay, this is what she means, because there's an essence that's coming out of it. And I think that's really what I'm enjoying is when you get these lyrics that are like this, where, because sometimes, you know, there's a spectrum, right? There's lyrics that are extremely straightforward and you can follow them and okay, that's what's happening. This is what the person means. And then you get to the other side of the spectrum where you don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, what? There's some rock songs like that where you read the lyrics and you're like, what are you talking about? One of my favorite songs is Stone Temple Pilots, Plush. Go read the lyrics for Stone Temple Pilots, Plush. What are you talking about? what are you? I love the song. Iconic grunge 90s rock song. Iconic. I mean, it's just great song. The sound is so good. What the fuck is that song about? I have no idea. I think he's just high. So sometimes the lyrics, you're like, I can't pull anything from this. But as you pull back from that extreme state of just esoteric random words, especially when you get into someone who is clearly good at writing. She's very good at writing. She has good vocabulary, good lyrics, but she's not telling you everything. And what's neat about that is she gives you this, book, and from the lines, between the lines, seeps out this essence, and it's like a scent in the air. What is that? I can smell that. It smells great, but what is it? I don't know. I don't know what that is. There's something in the air. It's just this essence that's coming out of the lyrics. And sometimes it's a little bit more direct, like on, Casket Pretty was obviously very direct. And I think Reality Check was the other one I really liked. But then some of them, like Sunny Duet, I couldn't quite figure out what was going on there, So this is cool. I really like this girl a lot. And then this whole thing, okay, so here's where it gets a little confusing. A bullet on my time. My time, fuck it. I'll live forever now. I don't really know what that means. They ain't trying to see me shine. Bullet on my time. I'll live forever now. Forever in a day, following the... Let's keep going, because now I'm skipping ahead.
In a day, following the rain, you know that we live forever. How long will it take?
Beautiful vocals.
The sun sets your feet ain't yours yet forever.
I saw my and I could take a trip to LA. And I could lose myself inside myself. I hope the Lord forgive me now.
The light tinkling sounds are just incredible.
Why am I Cinderella? A cinder block for my family now. Bullet on our time, but fuck it, we'll live forever.
Forever in a day, following the rain, you know that we live forever. How long will it take?
This is great.
This is great.
We gon' live forever like Aaliyah. Look how they did Rakia. Honestly, I'm just happy I could be here. Hoping I don't offend all my peers. But I've been in love so long, like Janet Jackson poems. I know I'm terrible, but I'm focused like a variable. Emitting pheromones, so I don't gotta bear it alone. Nina Simone biopic made me swear in my home. Gotta call someone so I could tell them on my telephone.
Huh. Again. Well, I don't know about again. This verse was a little different just because it's almost like not a freestyle, not like he made it up on the fly, but free from structure. I mean, there's some structure here, but it's very loose, very loose. I'm a victim to colorism. They flood the prison, no difference hanging from trees. When they gonna leave the system, I notice we still ain't free. And that was something Nina Simone talked about quite a bit, Strange Fruit, she did a version of. I know Buddy Holliday did that too. I like Nina Simone's version more, honestly. We still ain't free. Nina Simone biopic made me swear at my home. I wonder what that means. 2%. I will say this. I watched that. I watched this Nina Simone. I don't know if it was the one from 2016. But I watched it, and I felt like a lot of the footage I'd already seen on YouTube to begin with, so it was a little... I wouldn't say it was bad. I would say maybe it's a little low effort, but maybe that's the only footage that exists. I didn't know that she had moved to Africa for a while and all that stuff. That was kind of interesting, but a lot of the interviews, a lot of the music that they had in that documentary, I had already seen. So maybe that's what he's saying. But I feel like there's two meanings here. Nina Simone biopic made me swear at my home, as in he's watching it at home swearing he's so upset with it, or he's upset with his home, as in, I don't know who this person is, but maybe he has a nice home and maybe he feels guilty, like some survivor's guilt. I don't know. To talk about the music, the production here, all of these tracks have had these great, just like light, tinkling, fluttering sounds going on, man. And it's really neat, but every time I feel like it's misleading. It like lulls you into this state of being calm, and then the lyrics come in, and even the voices are kind of like pretty and soft. There's not like hard, sharp sounds and edges with the vocals, but the vocals are cutting. The lyrics are cutting like a knife. I think we're gonna live forever like Aaliyah. I don't know who Rakia is. Unarmed bystander killed by Chicago police. Well, let's finish this one out. Maybe that's what it's about. So this is talking about money trees, and the one behind the gun, or the one in front of the gun, lives forever. Cool jam. Next one is called Bye Bye Baby. I want to see if this feeds into that freedom interlude. Reality check? I don't know. The one with the kissing the baby in the toes.
Interview, interlude in the nude with my boo thing. Got the flu with the T, remedy for my boo thing. My baby needs some milk and honey. My baby needs
It's
some
like a
milk
combination
and
of drums and claps.
I swear he love me. My tummy almost got ready for bitty baby spaghetti and teddy bear in my window now. Telephonication nation, baby, help me testify. Well, you know I hate goodbye, bye bye blue. Somebody let the yellow in, bye bye blue. I'm gonna fall in love again on a lonely road where happiness needs us. You my baby, you my baby. I'm your baby, I'm your baby. You my baby, you my baby. I'm your baby, I'm your baby. On a lonely road where happiness needs us.
So, I mean, does she have a baby? Is that what's going on? I have to assume, I guess, that she's had a baby. On a lonely road where happiness needs us, I'm going to fall in love again. So, I'm just going to come from the perspective of that she has a child and she's an only mother. Because with the previous song, I think it was Reality Check, talking about that, the other guy he liked lap dances and stuff. Playdate up in heaven soon. Soon I will sing the king. He reminds me, some give presents before they're even ready. So it was an accidental pregnancy. I can see that she loves me. I know her heart is heavy. The baby knew that his mother loved him, understands him. It's a misconception that abortion can never be a selfless, loving act. You know, what was it? There was a line where, I think it was a previous song. I think I blew through it already, but nobody understands her songs. Yeah. It's the way you write. But I mean, I feel like everything she's writing is very intentional, but you got to dig into it to figure it out. I swear he loved me. My tummy almost got ready for bitty baby spaghetti and teddy bear in my window. Golden child, always smile. Before you leave, don't look down. She has to have had a baby. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. The annotations are kind of throwing me off. All right, let's finish this one out.
On a lonely road where happiness needs us. You my baby, you my baby.
Maybe she is talking about another person.
You my baby, you my baby. I'm your baby, I'm your baby.
I'm your baby, I'm your baby.
Road where happiness needs us. Gonna fall in love again.
So she's fallen in love and thinking she wants to have a child with this guy? I don't know. Is this Sabah again for the production? Oh no. Felix and Keem. All of the music, all of the production on this has been great so far. I like this jam too. I'm gonna put a little heart there. And then, is this gonna feed right into Shadow Man? Nope, it just stops. All right, check 10 is Shadow Man.
How do you love me? How do you remember me? I'm a romantic nightingale. I hope the darkness keeps you well. When I can't fall asleep at night, I blindly talk myself to fight. Oh, shadow man, shadow box, please keep your hands up. And if you get knocked down, don't forget to stand up.
Cool.
Bless the night.
Cool. Dropping the beat there too.
Darkness keep you well.
Met a gypsy in LA and she reading my palm tree. Mysterious situation like kissing the concrete. I eat getting money. I be close to heaven. Baby claim he love me. Hold me down forever. I never should have bought this halo. He waiting for me at his table. My funeral with Disney fable. Cause the king about to take me home.
Huh. I like this line a lot. Met a gypsy in LA. She's reading my palm tree. So reading her palm, but then you got the like your lifelines. It's like a tree. I don't know exactly the reference to tree, but that's a great spin off of the reading the palm there. Here I stand in front of a college dropout, which has got to be a reference to Kanye. Moses wrote my name in gold, and Kanye did the eulogy. Remember all the bashfulness, understand the truancy. Here I stand in front of a college dropout. My music was a church when your spirit hopped out. God, there's so many different ways to take this. I think really this is the challenging part with her lyrics is I think she has very specific intent with her wording, but she's writing it in a way where you can kind of go in a lot of different directions. This resurrected agony, there's apathy for caskets. Everything I ever loved, I lost in the magic. I claimed by the river, my body delivered. When I die, there's 27 rappers at my funeral. Huh. I've been close to heaven, baby. Claim you love me. Hold me down forever. I never should have bought this halo. He waiting for me at his table. My funeral, a Disney fable, because the king about to take me home. That part I agree with. That the king, because the king is capitalized, but God's gonna take her home. But so here's Sabah. Let's drop into Sabah's verse and
Church Tabernacle, Tallahassee sunshine. Southern is my bloodline. We know it'll come time to go. And though I leave like alumni, I'm lying like a lullaby and quiet like my tongue tied alone. Bury me in satin, tell the pastor say this ass shit. Sat in class with you, who first row.
Funeral home looking like a home that I used to live in. So I have to take that as so many of the people in his life that he knows has died. That the people that used to fill his home are now filling the funeral home. Fuck, man. That's a heavy line right there. You weren't supposed to go so soon. I took it for granted. Maybe we'll meet in the next life. Maybe another planet. Open my soul, but then it'll end up with an open casket. These lyrics are incredible. I'm lying like a lullaby and quiet like my tongue tied alone. Lying like a lullaby. Bury me in satin till the pastors say sad shit. This is killer, dude. God, this is killer.
Tippy toe on a tightrope, leaning on green, every go be a dice roll. I'm fiending the feline, who mine said the fiendy. I got 2 packs fools. Gold on my gun line, they got rich out. My tongue sticky throw in the tightrope. Cleaning my grievances, as a heathen. I sat like the legion shout. Never believed in y'all. System, I needed more.
Man. It's such a contrast of beauty and darkness, man.
Bless the nightingale. Darkness keep you well. Bless the nightingale.
And I mean, these vocals are beautiful right here, of course. Everything's so soft and delicate. I wonder if it's supposed to represent life. How just delicate and fragile life is, because throughout this album there has been a lot of discussion about life being lost. That was cool. Honestly, it was a little NONAME wins. She beats me in the lyrical contest in terms of my trying to decipher everything. She wins. It was really cool and I really liked it. But it's very complex and it's hard to decipher. It is very challenging to decipher. I was looking at the album cover there at the end. People keep telling me, hey, talk about the album cover sometimes because there's meaning sometimes with the covers. And on the album cover, you know, she's looking up and there's that skull on her head and she's got these flowers next to her. And it's this weird, like, kind of like a childish painting, you know, something kind of cute and innocent. But that skull sitting right on top of her head, which to me means death is on the mind. Casket Pretty was, jeez, man, that song was unbelievable. Shadow Man, I mean, all these tracks were so good. I mean, the only ones I didn't put a heart next to was Freedom Interlude and Sunny Duet, and I don't remember why. I really enjoyed the rest of them. I enjoyed the whole album. I want to put it on again and again and again. I feel like this is a great album where you can throw it on in the background too, because the lyrics are so soft in their delivery. There's not a harsh sound associated with it. And so that paired with all of the light floating sounds and the soft beats that are happening, it really is just this like soft melodic experience with the album. But then when you want to tear into the lyrics, holy shit, that's a rabbit hole in itself, man. There's a lot going on in the lyrics. And I don't remember which track. It wasn't Casket Pretty. Was it Forever? Nobody knows my songs. Nobody understands my songs. Nobody understands my songs. Right here. Forever. Nobody understands my songs. Yeah. That's challenging. It's challenging understanding your songs. I mean, some of it's pretty straightforward, but it's really cool. I sold my name for 7 bags of Skittles on Sunset Boulevard. Sunnyset Boulevard. Not even Sunset. Sunnyset. Please tell me God is rainbow pretty. This was cool. This is really cool. Very thought-provoking. The music was just so... Everything about it was so chill. It's very easy to listen to. But then there's this cool contrast with the lyrics. Well, I think I'm just kind of repeating myself now. I need to just like soak in this one for a while. Like I need to just simmer in it. Honestly, I kind of feel like how I did after the end of To Pimp a Butterfly in terms of just trying to process everything I just heard. Obviously, this is a very different experience, but I'm just specifically lyrically like, man, I wonder if there's videos that break down the lyrics and explain things a little bit more, because reading the annotations is challenging. There's a lot of annotations, and anyway, that was cool. That was very cool. I like that one quite a bit. I'm going to play that for my wife. I think she'll really like it. I think she'll really like that one. That was a cool little project. Neat EP. And it was nice to hear Sabah, because I haven't done, what was it? Take Care, I think is the one a lot of people have recommended from Sabah. Take Care. I think that's it. Drake, I know Drake has an album called that, but anyway. Okay, well, there you go. There's Telefone by NONAME. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I can see why people, this came out in 2016, and there were a lot of people that told me, those who talked about this said, oh, that was my favorite album that year. I think there's a strong case to be made there for favorite album. That was good. Okay, well, we'll see you guys soon.